Welcome back, everyone. We're continuing our adventure through Hyrule, and today we're going to be exploring Hateno Village. It's our next story beat, and we reached in our last episode. We're just going to kind of look for any secrets and talk to everyone, see if there's any like peculiar people. But yeah, let's do it. We met Thad, the gate guard, last episode. Oh, hey, traveler, what's going on? Are you lost? Where are you looking to go? A strange place. A strange place, huh? That could mean a lot of... Oh, wait, are you talking about our resident Mr. Toothy? I mean, his shop's not called that. I think only I call him that. He runs the dye shop near the bridge. He is weird. Yeah, his real name is Sage. And he's definitely a master of dyeing clothes, but he's also a master of weirding me out. You looking for anything else? Oh, a very strange place. Huh. Only one place you could mean. The easternmost structure in this village at the top of the hill. Yep, you mean the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab, right? Its director does research there every day, supposedly to help keep us all safe, but who knows what that means. That director doesn't like kids all that much, so I hear the village tykes get curious and snoop around a lot. You looking for anything else? If you want somewhere to rest, the inn is the usual choice for travelers. But maybe you mean the model houses behind the general store? Bolson Construction. Yeah, they put those up. Nice beds. Okay, furniture. They've got that brand new house smell. Wouldn't mind sleeping in that smell just once. You looking for anything else? You're good then? Alright, whatever. Oop. Leave those kids alone. It's back here. Hey, this is private property here. Don't make me call up someone. I'm sorry, that wasn't very nice of me at all. You're not a weirdo. I can tell. You're probably a great person to talk to. Oh no, there I go again, just talking with no purpose. I get carried away and just don't know when to quit. It really drives my husband crazy when I just can't find my point. I guess, could you just go somewhere else, please? Sorry for speaking so harshly. Please enjoy this apology egg. I think I told you to leave, didn't I? I thought so. I'm sure I had a good reason. Or did I? Oh. I didn't mean to take that, but... Yikes. It's, There we go. No harm done. You've got the look of a traveler. Is this your first time in Hateno Village? Well, you're in luck because you have a lifelong resident show you around. Okay, let's get you a good old-fashioned dose of Hateno hospitality. The shop is in my daughter's capable hands these days, so I've got a lot of time on my hands. I thought it might be nice to do a good turn for the village where I was born and raised, so I volunteered as tour guide. Stick with me and I'll show you around the best parts of the village. In fact, in just a minute, I'll show you something really special. This is the general store, Eastwind. They sell a lot of everyday goods and even some everyday greats. And now, on with the tour. Oh. This is the Koshi dye shop, known for their Hateno dyeing. They'll dye your clothes whatever color you like. And now on with the tour. This here is Tonpu Inn. If you need to sleep overnight, then this is the place. And now on with the tour. This is the clothing store, Ventist Clothing. They sell, well, I'm sure you can guess what they sell. To be straight with you, this is actually my store, so come hang out when you've got some time. Stock up here first before heading over to Koshi Dye Shop. Whew, I'm pretty much beat. Let's call this the end of the tour, yeah? Just don't have to pep for tour guiding like I used to. Thanks for using Selden's Village Tours. Our next tour will begin whenever I get my breath back. Alright. Young man, over here. Morning. What great weather. The Eastwind General Store is open, and it's just as lively inside there as it is out here. Go take a look. Alright. That. I have arrows. Mushrooms. Milk. It's up here. Don't mind if I do. Ivy's recipe book. Mushroom risotto. Hylian rice, 1 bundle. Goat butter, 1 serving. Hylian shrooms, approximately a few. Rock salt, exactly a little. Note, use a hearty salmon instead of Hylian shrooms for a fish lover's dish. Poultry pilaf. Raw bird drumstick, just toss a few in. Raw bird drumstick, actually a few more. Goat butter, measure out a little. Hylian rice, 1 suitable amount. Bird eggs, a few should be fine. Note, inaccurate measurements only make the dish more delish. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Egg pudding. Bird eggs, a few should do. Fresh milk, a few bottles. Cane sugar, let's say several servings. Note, cane sugar can be tough to come by, but the dish will fail without it. Maybe we can try some of those recipes. Oh, a customer. I didn't even hear you come in. Sorry about that. I trust everything is as I left it. Oh my god, does he think I'm stealing? Alrighty. So what can I do for you? You want to know who I am? Well, you can just call me Bruce. I'm the shopkeep of Eastwind here. Everyone here in Hateno Village is pretty friendly, so don't be shy about striking up conversations with the locals. Need anything else? If you want to buy something, just walk right up to it and select it. Okay. Maybe I will get some bomb arrows. I'll get 2. And leave other stuff for now. Let's check out in here. Oh my god. creepy.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Everyday clothes, armor for soldiers, we have it all at Ventus Clothing. Did you need something? Oh! Am I nestled too far in the corner? Is it hard to see me? I know it's a little weird, but I just feel more confident over here. Did you need anything else? We're a clothing shop with lots of apparel to choose from. Normal wear to adventure wear, you'll find it where? Right here. Oh, that's funny. Did you need something else? Okay. The warm doublet we have. Soldiers' greaves. Hyrulean guards favored these greaves. They owe their distinctly high defense to the metal plates they're made from, but the added weight takes some getting used to. So I have everything else. It's just the Hylian armor that would be new. We'll probably get it. Okay, let's keep exploring. What's in here? Hey! Hey, mister. Do you come from the big wide world? You look like you're good with a bow and sword, so you must be pretty strong. Are you strong or what? I bet you can use all sorts of different weapons, right? So, do you want to help a kid's dream come true? My Gramps is dead now, but when he was alive, he loved weapons, though he never got to see all the ones he wanted. So you bring me weapons and show them to me, and then I can tell Gramps about them when I meet him again. Yeah, I knew you'd do it. Where should we start? Have you heard of the Traveler's Sword? I've seen it in books, but never in real life before. If you find it, please let me see it. The Weapon Connoisseur. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I've had a bunch of them, but of course, when I need it, I wouldn't. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for that. Haha, fun to run. Fun, fun. I love to run. I love talking. Ask me a question. Who do you like? I love my mommy. But my mommy, she's always talking with her friend. You're not supposed to interrupt them. The only way I've been able to talk to her when she's with her friend is to sneak up from behind. Talk more? What do you like to do? I like catching bugs, shiny bugs. Crouch down and quietly approach the bug. If you do that, you'll catch the bug. Talk more. What do you like? What? Want shiny jewels? Shiny money? Love? Huh? Mister? What is it? You have sapphire? Sell it. Be rich. Talk more. Bye. Bye-bye. I imagine that must mean these people. What's your problem? How dare you try to eavesdrop? Mind your business. Honestly, young people these days, what kind of scamp just eavesdrops like it's no big deal? How rude. Wow. Oh, and that reminds me, my little one was gabbing about something. Apparently a young girl was seen going in and out of Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Oh, weird. Think they adopted or something? But the director just doesn't seem the adopting type, you know? I just have to wonder if the girl is actually... No, that can't be. Nothing else. Let's climb up here. That's weird. Must be a secret of some kind. Let's check. Nope. Will someone please deal with the monsters at Hateno Beach, Koyin Hateno Pasture? Okay, I've got this. Greeting time. You're a customer, right?
Hey!
Hun, it's a customer. Looks like he's hungry to have his clothes dyed. I'll leave it to you. Welcome. If we're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. Hued do you do. Welcome to Koshi's dye shop, where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your getup to the color of your choosing. Tell me more. I love the fact that someone so young is so interested in our Yuka Tenno dyes. It is indeed part of my duty to keep the young people from losing their interest in the tradition. Let me give you all the colorful details of how the magic works. Hateno dyeing is a traditional craft of Hateno village. In days past, we'd use our own prepared dye ingredients. But these days, there are so many monsters about that it's difficult for us to gather ingredients. That's why we switched to the customer bringing us the dye ingredients, and in return, we have a small service charge. And the total price is just 20 rupees. So now, I'll dye your clothes to the color of your choosing for 20 rupees. That includes all consulting fees. Let's do it. Wonderful. Now go wait up there. Just be a minute. Get ready because we are going to dye all the clothes you're wearing at once. Alright, choose your dye color or go ahead and change clothes. Which dye color would you like? Cool. Change clothes. Okay. I don't want to dye everything, so let's remove those.
Sure.
Kind of like navy. Green is nice because it's kind of classic. Let's go navy. I like navy. Huh. 5. There needs to be a base, I guess. By the tints, we hardly ever get this color to come out. And how is it? Do you find this palatable? If you'd like to go to do a redye, just let me know. That's fun. Hey, traveler, right? I could tell. Well, there's not a whole lot to see in this village, but knock yourself out. Well, nothing. Might be going a little bit overboard. We do have a dye shop. I don't think they have one of those in other towns. We also have Mount Lanairu, way up to the north. See it? Yeah, Mount Lanairu is interesting. The Spring of Wisdom the Princess of Hyrule used for purification is said to be somewhere on that mountain. A special fountain? That the princess had to endure hardship to visit? I bet the royal family left a treasure there. Well, at least maybe they could have. I would have if I was royal. Anyway, Mount Lanairu is a mysterious place and it's engulfed in ice. If there is treasure, no one's getting it. Well, if you have some time to kill, feel free to have a look around up there. The Spring of Wisdom. Guardian goddess statue there. Oh, there's a shrine. That's why it keeps beeping. There's a chest there. Good day. You're a traveler, aren't you? Then listen up. You see those 3 trees up on top of that snowy mountain there? I found a small letter stuck between the pages of this old book at my house. It said, when the 3 summit trees become one, turn your back to them and then head toward the sea. A trial encased in stone awaits you there. I don't know what that means. But maybe it means we have to head to Aframsha Coast, which is just east of those 3 trees on the mountain. For the trial encased in stone, I wonder if you get some kind of treasure for doing that. But I have a child. I can't just go off on a journey across the mountains. But you can do that, right? You'd be great at that. Go on, head out there and bring us back that treasure. Secret of the Cedars. What's this? Pot lid. Checking everyone out today too. The checking just never stops. Ever stayed at the Tonpu Inn? Makes no difference to me, but I'm supposed to check out everyone who comes into town. Thought so. I know things have been peaceful recently, but the outside world is still pretty dangerous, yeah? So I gotta check and make sure if any beauties, suspicious folks have come around here. If you're lucky enough to stay at the Tonpu Inn, you'll see what I mean. Say hello to Prima for me if you do. Not that she even knows who I am. This is tough. I have to give her something. What kind of gift do you think Prima at the Tonpu Inn would want? Just take a guess. It's not for me, you understand. It's for my buddy's friend. A gift for my beloved. Hey, hey, hey. Have you seen this one? Baba Bolson. Fua, fua. Shakeen. Yeah, lame. I'll do it again, watch carefully this time. Alright, I'll teach you, but you gotta pay attention, okay? Baba Bolson. Fua Fua. Shakeen. Easy as pie, right? Bolson, have you seen that carpenter behind the general store? I actually heard he's not a carpenter, but a really famous designer. Whatever he is, I want you to get Bolson to show you his dance. Okay. It's true, I really saw her. Oh, oops. Sorry. There's a girl staying up at the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. I saw her come outside. She was right over there, it's true. But when I tried to tell a grown-up about it, they said the only people who've lived there are an old woman and an old man and old woman. She was a Sheikah girl, I swear. No one ever listens to kids.
Hi.
Yes, good day indeed. Are you some sort of traveler? Well, I'll be. The village has grown to be quite a lively place. I suppose that's on account of things being so peaceful in general. Oh yes, when I was a child, this whole region wasn't in a state fit to be sown, much less harvested. Hyrule Castle and Castletown had been destroyed, and all the lovely folks there fell victim to, well, back in bygone days we called it the Calamity. But words often fall meaningless when we try to describe tragic events of a certain magnitude. Good day. Best place to rest up in all of Hateno Village is Tanpu Inn. If you plan to stay, just talk to the clerk across the counter. Let's just check behind first. Hello. Welcome to Tanpu Inn. A regular bed is 20 rupees, or if you're looking for a more relaxing, restorative mind and body experience, you can have one of our extra soft, downy beds for 40 rupees. Ugh. Come back again soon. Sir, did you need something from me? Why is he asking? Whatever, I'll just say something random. I'll tell you something that I really like. Crickets. It's my dream to have my very own collection of 100 restless crickets. As if. Sir, did you need something from me? Oh, thank you for being so kind. If you would like a room, we can work that out. If you could just step to the other side of the counter. Hey there, brother. I could recognize a fellow traveler a country mile away. We share a unique bond, you and me. I've recently returned from both Goron City and Gerudo Town. You interested in hearing a bit about my travels? Goron City is way north of Hateno Village, out in the Elden region. So hot there, it burns me just thinking about it. I had to turn back. I didn't actually make it all the way to Goron City. Gerudo Town is west of Hateno Village, way out in the Gerudo Desert. Right when I was about to make my way into Gerudo Town, the gatekeeper drove me off. It wasn't until later that I heard they only let women in there. Now, had I known that beforehand, I would have trekked all the way across that stinking wasteland of a desert. But now I'm here wondering if I could have actually gotten in there if I'd fooled them into thinking I belonged. Anything else you're interested in? Other places? Well, if you've got a taste for adventure, you don't want to miss out on Zora's Domain and Rito Village. The road to Zora's Domain is dangerous, though, and Rito Village is way far away. Neither are easy places to get to. Anything else you're interested in? See ya, brother. See ya, brother. Oops. Is it my turn already? Oh well, say not to pry, but I have to ask, who are you supposed to be? The demands of my job mean that nights and days are switched for me, so please let me sleep just a bit more. Sorry. What a nice breeze. It doesn't carry that tang of salt on it, though. Oops, I forgot we just met. I was reminiscing about my hometown of Lurelin Village by the sea. The view and the air are different here in Hateno Village, but this is where my wonderful husband calls home. I count myself lucky to be able to live and work alongside such a wonderful, loving man. It's a small fishing community far to the south. I lived there before I moved here with my new husband. We had to cross the bridge of Hylia to get here. Weighted down with everything I couldn't bear to leave behind. Thinking back on it, it's a wonder either of us survived the trip. Hateno Pasture, Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Yes? Hello? What is it? To me? About what? Well, it's a farm, but you knew that much, right? Or are you talking about that odd house up top there? The place on that hill to the east is the research lab. I heard a Sheikah tribe director is doing some mysterious things up there. Any other business with me? Me? Well, I'm just an old man. Nothing more to it than that. Any other business with me? Hey, you. What do you want? Oh, don't act so clueless. Although, fine. You seem harmless enough. Forgive me, I've just been on edge with all these monsters running around. They come up from Hateno Beach to steal my sheep. If someone doesn't do something soon, I won't have any left. I hate that gang of monsters on Hateno Beach. The stupid ones who attack anything that moves. Last time they showed up, I gave them a taste of my pitchfork. But I had second thoughts about following them back to their camp on Hateno Beach. I was mad enough to spit, but maybe not mad enough to take on 7 monsters at once. Anything else you want to know? It's southeast of the village. Follow the winding road and you'll be there before you know it. It's well known enough that you can probably find it on a map, come to that. Anything else you want to know? Goodbye. Good. Goodbye. I'm sorry if we got off on the wrong foot. That's all. Okay. Oh, look at this old puppy. Hello. Oh, good day, stranger. Are you some kind of wanderer? Interesting. This could work out. You look handy with a bow. Mind helping a poor farmer out? Woohoo! I had a lucky feeling you were the answer to my prayers. So what I need is for you to hunt some deer out in Wrexham Forest. They're overpopulating these days and it's destroying the forest. That's why I was hoping you could hunt all the deer you can in 1 minute. Thank you. Can you go right away? A trick? Well, I guess it hopes to have a strong bow to take him down with one shot. And of course, you want to get close enough to the deer to line up your shot without them noticing you. So, you think you can do it? What a trooper, I'm counting on you. Oh. About that deer hunting. No time like the present, right? Go get started and I'll call you once your minute is up, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. This deer's literally oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. We got one. That's a boar. Darn it. That's time. Come back, Wanderer. You got 5 deer. You're downright vicious with that bow, Wanderer. Here's a reward for you. 5 rupees. The thing with these deer, though, we really have to get their numbers down under control. Hey, Wanderer, can I ask you to go again? Okay, let's see. Okay. Shoot. I should maybe stop because I'm out of arrows. Who knows what's gonna happen after this, I guess. Yeah, they're kind of scattered all over randomly. Ooh. Oh, shoot. And over there. Okay, we'll grab that random one that's down here. Oh. Oh, it's raining. Shucks. That's annoying. I'll have to finish that later, I guess. Hopefully they don't go out. Oh. Hello and good morning. What an ugly day. What's it look like I'm keeping watch over the windmills? My devoted wife and I stand guard day and night. She's not here right now, I mean. It's more of a time-sharing sort of thing. My love for her is so powerful that she suggested we take shifts. That way it feels more special than when we're together. Funny, that was going to be my question to you. What are you doing skulking around in the dead of night?
Oh.
Are you now? Well, that's fine. You seem harmless enough. Hmm. Tenno Agent Tech Lab, Tenno Beach. Well, while it's raining, before we go to the tech lab, let's go to the beach and get those monsters. Actually, I wonder if I can just do it this way. Ah, for God's sakes, the rain. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Wonder if that's the camp they're talking about. According to her monsters and Christian they congregate, she won't breathe easy until every last monster there is defeated. Traveler's Sword. Razor Claw crab. This crab is well known for its exceptionally sharp pincers. When cooked, the strength compound in its claws will increase your attack power. Wow, there's a lot of them. Iron shell crab. This crab shell is particularly hard. When cooked into a dish, its fat and meat bolster the body to increase your defense. Wow, there's a lot. I have one arrow. Better make it count. Exactly. Alright, well. Let's see if we can do this. It's a little scary. Oof. Let's get rid of these these arrow guys first. Oh, ouch. Okay. Too many spears. Jeez. Okay, they're dead. Oh. Wow. That's pretty hard. Okay. I have to try and sneak. Just want to see if we can at least. Darn. Yeah. Let's see if I can get away with this. Oh. Yikes. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. These spears, so that's a little better. Jesus. Yeah, it's hard to get at them when they also have spears. Yikes. Let's try eating this. I might not be able to do this now. Oh, I didn't catch it. Ouch. Oh. Ow. We did it, barely. Whew. Okay. kind of look around. Maybe we'll head back. Oh, what's this? Get back here. Oh. Do I have any of those? Oops. Does not look like it. Okay, let's mark here because I imagine this is a Korok seed. Oh. Nice. Alright, let's head back. Oh my god. Jesus, that scared me. Okay. Maybe I just have to climb instead. Hmm. I think I do. I had the right idea the first time. Nope. Ah, jeez. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. So I fall immediately through the branch when I get too far out. And if it's just gonna be here, I'm gonna be kind of frustrated. No. Oop. Didn't jump that time. I wonder. Maybe you need to go even higher up? Yeah. Let's, I know we'll climb higher up once we're like going to the tech lab. But let's light those other flames also. Tenno Ancient Tech Lab. No soliciting. Tenno Ancient Tech Lab. Mind the lanterns. Tenno Ancient Tech Lab. Enter at your own risk. Oh, cool. What? If the flame is blue, the furnace is hot. Do not touch. What? Linky? Is it really you? Snappity snap. No. Now's not the time for this. The guidance stone is suddenly working again, and now Linky has arrived. Say, Linky, did you by any chance happen to light the furnace with the blue flame? If you figured out how to do that without being told, you must have come out of the slumber of restoration in good shape. Oh yes, I forgot to introduce myself. I am the Tenno Ancient Tech Lab's distinguished director, Purra. Snappity snap. And yes, it seems I spilled the beans all by myself about my role as the true director of this place. My apologies, Linky. It seems you have yet to fully grasp the specifics of the situation at hand. I'll just speak bluntly, how about? You were instructed by Impa to come here to have your Sheikah slate repaired, correct? Called it, and we'll get to that. But first I have some questions. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with that look? You do still remember me, right? Really? Well, I'm so shocked I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely into the slumber of restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me? As expected. After 100 years in the slumber of restoration, subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? How very rude. Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on. No time to be shy about it. Nice one. Okay then. Sheikah slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this thing. Sheikah slate authenticated. Camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album missing files confirmed. Starting repair. Instantly render a visible image into a picture. Pictures created are saved in the album. It has a useful feature that connects to the Hyrule Compendium and automatically registers pictures of new entries. Repair complete. And it's done. So, is it all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. Self-portrait. That's funny. Snap. How's the picture taking going? Did you get a cute pic of me with the camera? Oh, I can't wait to see it. Let me see. Let me see. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. It's just not that pretty girl in these images. Yes, there are also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this? Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all of the places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right, the lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope, it just means these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or to Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. According to further Elmo's already pictures from past, where could these have come from? Impa in Kakariko Village may have the answers. Snap! Something on your mind? Robbie is my subordinate. There, I said it. I think he's still up on the edge of Akala, researching Guardians. Haven't seen him in 100 years, though, so who knows? Anything else? I'm glad you asked. If you bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your runes. You'll need you'll need 3 ancient screws to power up your Sheikah sensor. You'll need 3 ancient shafts to power up your remote bombs. You'll need 3 ancient cores to power up stasis. If we're on the same page, stop staring at me. Hurry up and bring me some ancient materials. Then why don't you go ahead and power up your Sheikah slate? The ancient materials are what the Guardians drop when you defeat them. Those materials are for Relios, eh? Understand? Bring those glorious materials either to me or to Robbie's place. I may speak of it lightly, but make no mistake, you'll be risking your life if and when you try to defeat a Guardian. Well, you may also be able to collect some ancient parts near the broken Guardian pile on the hill to the west of Telta Lake. Anything else you need from me? Now then, in exchange for those ancient materials, I'll power up a rune on your Sheikah slate. Bring me those ancient runes and I'll power up your runes. Give me some of this. I'm game. So which rune do you want to power up? Sheikah sensor power up time. Yahoo! For that, 3 ancient screws should do the trick. If you power up the Sheikah sensor, you'll be able to detect the objects you take pictures of with your camera. Handy, Ace. So you're going to go ahead and power up that old Sheikah sensor, right? 3 ancient screws and a cute snap. Here I go. Hey ho, got it. Okay, then Sheikah sensor upgrade underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this thing. Sheikah Slate authenticated enhancing Sheikah sensor. Yahoo! My little guidance stone did the trick. Oh, the Sheikah Sensor Plus. I really want to see it. Yes, quite so. Yes, quite. So if you don't mind, how about showing Simon that spiffy Sheikah Sensor Plus later? Remote bomb, power up time. Yoo-hoo, for that I'll need 3 ancient shafts. 3 ancient shafts and an epic snap, and here I go. Hey ho, got it. Okay, then remote bomb upgrade underway. Guidance stone lock remove. Now let's do this thing. Bomb that can be powered up bombs now have a stronger blast and recharge faster. The force of the blast can damage monsters or destroy objects in the area are around in Q bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. Yahoo! My little guidance stone did the trick. Hee hee. If you have any other runes you'd like to power up, just let me know. I thought I did have them. Shaft, gear, spring. I guess I don't have cores. Oh, I can examine something. This side. Oh, there's 2. Sheikah Slate manual written by Pura. Cute stamps. Cute stamps. Stamps are simply a mark that you can place on your map. They're incredibly easy to use and cute to boot. First, open the map on your Sheikah Slate, look around it, and if you'll find a spot you're curious about, you can place a stamp there with the press of a button. You can also use pins instead of stamps if you want to create an actual beam of light at the spot to show you the way. It's all super handy. Stasis stuff. Not only does stasis stop objects from moving, it also stores concussive force within the stopped matter. So if you freeze an object with this rune, try hitting it while it's frozen. Then, when the stasis effect has ended, you'll see. Crazy for Cryonis. Cryonis isn't the only for making ice barriers you can climb on. You can also use it to cut the line of sight of Guardian's search beam. If you hear a Guardian go beep beep, quickly make some ice to hide behind. It's just common sense. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you could only do it in water. A camera is a type of ancient Sheikah technology that allows you to capture the image of a person or object. When you boot up the camera, try to center whatever you'd like to capture by tilting the Sheikah Slate. There should be a response on screen if you framed your image well. At this point, press the button to snap away. Pictures you snap will be saved to your album. Depending on the subject, it may register in the Hyrule Compendium too. Once the Hyrule Compendium collection is complete, you can safely consider yourself a camera pro. About the Sheikah sensor. The Sheikah sensor is one of the basic runes found on the Sheikah slate. If it senses an ancient shrine containing a hero trial nearby, it will lead you there by emitting a series of sounds. The interval between sounds shortens the closer you get to a shrine. Stop searching for your object of choice. Set the Sheikah sensor on your map to off. Good evening. You acquired the Sheikah Sensor Plus? That should really come in handy. With that, you can sense things that you've captured with your camera. Explaining won't do it justice. Why not learn it by trying? Let's give it a shot, so to speak. Let's see here. First, go take a picture of a sunshroom with the camera. There's one behind the lab. What if you already grabbed it? Let's drop it, I guess. Ah, were you able to take a picture of a sunshroom? Let me confirm. Seems like you got a picture of a sunshroom. Excellent. Next, open your Hyrule Compendium and tune the sensor to your picture of the sunshroom. The Sheikah Sensor Plus will then be able to sense sunshrooms. The detailed instructions are written down in the book on the desk there. You should read them. This seems like a nice opportunity to ask if you mind bringing me 3 sunshrooms. You can find sunshrooms growing in Retsum Forest, I believe. The Sheikah Sensor Plus should make it a snap. I already have them. But... Ah, I see you've brought the sunshrooms. Okay, now please hand over those 3 sunshrooms. Thank you. Here you go. That's very nice. So, was the Sheikah Sensor Plus to your liking? Oh yes, I just remembered there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Stop by when you have time to talk. Ah, Link, I've got some news that should be music to your ears. I found a way to help you search for new objects using the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Please feel free to show your excitement. Anyway, as I was conducting my research, I found that there were still some pictures of the past left on the guidance stone. If you add those pictures to your Hyrule Compendium, you can search for their subjects with the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Hard? No, not at all. The Sheikah Sensor has been powered up to the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Can now access a picture registered in your Hyrule Compendium, allowing you to search for the subject of the picture. Just so you now see the benefit of adding pictures to your Hyrule Compendium. Makes it much easier to search for items you need, reducing one more burden you face in your travels. Shall I explain it all at once? It all once more, sorry. Now then, go ahead and place your Sheikah slate on the guidance stone. I don't normally like to let people use my little guidance stone for free, but I kind of want to see what'll happen, so just this once I'll let it pass. Well, you heard her. Could you go and use that Sheikah slate over there? Sure. Thank you. Let's go ahead and turn on the guidance stone. Snap. Adding picture to Hyrule Compendium. Oh wow, this is... It seems that our compendium recovered a picture from the past. appears the picture from the guidance stone was transferred to your Hyrule Compendium. You can't restore transferred pictures, so be careful of overwriting it. You can fill in open slots by taking pictures of the camera or using the guidance stone. And it won't be free from now on either. Keeping a lab like this running has expenses, you know. Yes, what she said. Ah, what do you need? Okay then. Because there was that. Research diary for anti-aging rune. Classified. For Purr's eyes only. Date. Work has finally begun on my anti-aging rune. If all goes to plan, I believe it will effectively reverse the aging process. This technology will enable us to make retired warriors young again, thereby strengthening the Hyrulean army. When Calamity Ganon inevitably returns, we'll be ready. Our offense will be solid and our defense impenetrable. The need for this tech pains me, but I truly hope to use it to attain everlasting peace for all. The beta version of my anti-aging rune is complete. I have already added it to the Sheikah slate I made for myself. Since I'm to be the test subject of this experiment, Simon booted up the rune and directed its rays at my body. After 20 seconds of exposure, I felt extreme fatigue and broke into a fever, forcing us to cease the experiment. Unable to stay awake, I went to bed immediately. Tomorrow I will try to figure out what went awry. Anti-aging experimental trial day 2. My extreme full body fatigue has slightly improved, for which I am grateful. Still, I do not recognize the face in my mirror. My hair is thick again and floor length. My wrinkles, once deep as trenches, have vanished without a trace. It seems the anti-aging effect works. However, I did not expect the reversal to happen so frighteningly fast. This morning I kicked Simon awake and had him run a full physical exam on me. My height, weight, vision, bone density, heart, blood, we tested everything we could, pushing our facility to its limit. Our discoveries were startling. My results were typical of a Sheikah woman in her early 50s. In other words, I reversed my age by more than 70 years in a single night. I can only hope I do not awaken to find I have the body of a newborn baby. Anti-aging experimental trial day 3. I awoke with an abundance of energy. It has been decades since I slept so well. Upon waking, I immediately checked the mirror only to be greeted by a youthful version of myself. According to Simon's examination, I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 30s. 30 years old, I was around that age when I was first able to continue my research following the Great Calamity. The first thing I did was try to figure out how to expand the functionality of the Sheikah sensor. I was around 80 years old when that expansion was completed. I intend to bequeath this tech to our sleeping hero. I hope to the gods that he will be able to assist in the destruction of the calamity that swallowed our Princess Zelda whole. Anti-aging experimental trial day 4. After today's routine physical, the results show that I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 20s. I haven't felt this good in a century. This is all taking me back to when the Great Calamity happened. Ganon had been dormant for 10,000 years. Perhaps his power had been building all that time. The slaughter that followed was arbitrary and merciless, the destruction complete. We lost everything. Hyrule Castle, Princess Zelda. Well, perhaps not everything was lost. A youth named Link was brought to me 100 years ago, covered in wounds and on death's doorstep. Link, so young, yet so courageous. He was the youngest knight to have ever been appointed to the Imperial Guard at Hyrule Castle. He was also a gifted swordsman who was selected as captain of Princess Zelda's personal guard. I thought his skills would be enough to defeat Ganon in inglorious fashion. Since the ancient times, the royal family of Hyrule and Ashika's researchers have had a strong bond. Their pain is on our own. We took the swordsman, and the Sheikah slayed Princess Zelda left behind to the Shrine of Resurrection. Although the slumber of restoration had not been fully tested, we decided to put the swordsman under to save his life. It was the best we could do. Anti-aging experimental trial day 5. I awoke to something horrifying, a scarlet lump scarring my otherwise youthful face. After analyzing this monstrosity, I've come to the conclusion that it is just a pimple, a big one. The results of today's physical exam indicate that my body and mind have reverted to those of a teenager. I feel like Simon looks at me differently, which irritates me. I got angry when he insisted on running my blood test for me. I mean, really? Even? I can do it all by myself. In any case, I wonder what experiment I should focus on next. The blue flame in the furnace outside is growing weaker by the day. I do hope the guidance stone doesn't stop working. Anti-aging experimental trial day 6. My age reversal has progressed further still. I now look and feel like a 6-year-old. My height has regressed so much that I can no longer reach things in high places. It's super annoying. Where is that genius swordsman we placed in the slumber of restoration anyway? Wake up already. If he doesn't awaken soon, my feature expansions for the Sheikah sensor will go to waste. But even if he does manage to wake up, how can I be sure he'll find me here? I want to go and just kink Linky awake, but I doubt Simon would help me. It'd be hard with my 6-year-old body anyway. Instead, I think I'll begin working on a rune to unreverse my aging process. Anti-aging experimental trial day 7. This morning's exam results indicated that I am still age 6, same as yesterday. Perhaps my age reversal has stopped. As luck would have it, today I also finished developing the beta version of an age-boosting rune. If successful, this should be able to reverse the effects of the anti-aging rune. I hope it will anyway. All I need to do is increase the output and expose myself to its rays. However, when I tried to add this feature to the Sheikah slate I made, I found that the guidance stone had stopped. What's more, the blue flames in the furnace outside has gone out. I sent Simon to the ancient furnace, but he was too clumsy and was raining and nothing went to plan. So I had to go down there to help, but a girl in the village saw me. What a mess I've made. Not only am I able to continue my research in this state, I can only work by the light of gas lamps. What to do? Wow. That was a lot.